What's up, guys? It's Kristen. Welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for tuning into another video. Happy Sunday. Since it is Sunday, you guys already know it is time to kick off a new week of deals, and I like to start off at Walgreens. So I am right outside of Walgreens right now. We're going to head inside and get into the deals this week. We have a lot of personal care deals going on, even some cheap Persil with Ibotta, and just a lot of other things we're going to get into. I will also be posting a beginner friendly haul. I did one last week and I got a lot of positive feedback from it. So I'm going to do the same thing this week. So that should be uploaded probably shortly after this video. So if you are seeing this video and you haven't seen that video, make sure to go check that one out. If you are a beginner or if you just want to know how to maximize your savings, rolling your rewards and keeping your out of pocket as low as you can. No long intro needed, guys. We're going to head inside and get into the deals. If you're not already subscribed, please consider... Can't even talk. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing, joining the family, as well as giving this video a thumbs up. And then if you ever have any questions or concerns, my comment section is always open. I'll see you guys inside. So the first deal we're going to get into is a repeat deal from last week, and it is on the Dove body wash. My store's not tagged, but they are still on sale for $7, and when you buy 2 of them, you will get back a $3 register reward, and we have a brand new 8 off of 2 digital that popped up today. So even if you did the deal last week, you can still do the deal this week. So you want to grab 2 of them at $7. We have an 8 off of 2 digital. You would pay $6, getting back that $3 register reward. Oh, what's going on with my voice? Getting back a $3 register reward, making a final cost $3 or just $1.50 each. So let me grab my 2 and put them in my cart. If you didn't do the deal last week, then you could actually take advantage of this deal twice. If you're in store, just make sure you're doing them in separate transactions. Since you are getting back Walgreens cash, if you do it online, you can pick up 4 of them in the same transaction and you will earn your $6 Walgreens cash. The next deal we're going to take advantage of is actually going to be some free Colgate oral care. They're still on that promotion where you buy 2, you get back a $4 register reward. You want to grab one of the toothpaste that's priced at $4. We have a $2 digital, and then for your other product, you either want to go with a toothbrush or a mouthwash. We have a different $2 digital. So after your 2 products, that's going to total out to $8, but we have $4 in coupons. So you're going to pay $4, getting back the $4 register reward, making these 2 products completely free. I'm going to put these 2 products in my cart. Garnier shampoo and conditioner are on sale for $3.99, and when you buy 2 of them, you will get back a $4 register reward. So you want to grab 2 of them, that's going to total out to $7.98, and we have a 3 off of 2 digital. You're going to pay $4.98, but then get back that $4 register reward, making 2 products 98 cents or just 49 cents each. Now, you guys already know anytime we have the Garnier Fructis on that promotion, we also have the Garnier Whole Blends on that same promotion with a different 3 off of 2 digital. Just make sure if you want to take advantage of both promotions, both deals, you do them in separate transactions to get back both of your register rewards. If you do them in the same transaction, you would only receive 1. So I'm going to grab 2 of the Garnier Fructis and put them in my cart. And I don't think that only includes shampoo and conditioner. It also includes like the stylers, the mousse, and all of that. So if you don't need shampoo and conditioner, but you need some stylers, some mousse, grab it, So let me grab my 2 products and put it in my cart. Select Chic razors are on sale for $6.99, and we have a $3 digital. So I'm going to grab these Hydro Silk, these blades, the touch-up blades. Use that digital for just $3.99. So here's everything I'm getting for my first transaction, which will total out to $36.97. I have this paper spin booster for spend $35, get back $7 in Walgreens cash that I want to use. So this is perfect. After my digital coupons, it will drop down to $18.97. I'm going to pay that out of pocket. Then I'm going to get back the $7 in Walgreens cash for this booster, a $3 register reward for the Dove, a $4 register reward for the Colgate, as well as a $4 register reward for the Garnier. So that's a total of $18 in rewards that I'm getting back after spending $18.97, making a final cost for this transaction just 97 cents. Now, of course, we're not going to stop there. We're going to use the rewards from this transaction to grab more products, but let me head up to the register checkout and then I'll be back with the receipt. All right, you guys, here's that receipt, and everything went exactly what it's supposed to. No issues with the sale prices. You can see the paper spin booster as well as all my digital coupons applied, dropping the subtotal down to just $18.97. Paid that out of pocket. I earned my $7 in Walgreens cash, as well as all 3 of my register rewards for the deals. So yeah, making the final calls for this transaction. Like I said, just 97 cents, but we're not done. Now we're going to take the rewards from this transaction to grab more products. So for the next transaction, we're picking up some paper products. So this deal isn't the best, but since I have these registry rewards to throw in, I'm just going to use it to lower my out of pocket. So the Charmin and Bounty products are on sale for $4.99. When you buy 4, you will get back a $4 registry reward. We don't have any digital coupons, at least in my account. I didn't have any, but like I said, since we have these registry rewards, I'm gonna make something happen. So I'm gonna grab a total of 4 products. I'm gonna go with 2 of the Charmin toilet papers, and then I'm gonna head down here and grab 2 of the Bounty paper towels that are also on sale for $4.99. So let me grab my products, put them in my cart, and then we'll go over how the math is gonna work out. I didn't even realize that these are also included. The 4 equals 8. So instead of the other Bounty paper towels, I think I'm gonna go with these. So this is all I'm getting for my second transaction. I'm just doing this paper product deal. So this will total out to $19.97. We have a total of $11 in registered rewards that we're going to throw into the mix. That'll drop down to $8.97. Now I have enough to use $10 in Walgreens cash, so that's what I'm going to do, leaving me to pay just the tax. But if I didn't have anything and I was only working with the Walgreens cash that I earned today, then the most I will be able to use would be $5 in Walgreens cash, and then I would have to pay the $3.97 out of pocket. But like I said, I do have enough to use $10, so I'm going to use $10 in Walgreens cash, leaving me to pay the tax. And then I'm still going to get the $4 registry reward for doing the deal. So same thing, let me head up to the register checkout, and then I'll be back with the receipt. All right, you guys, here's that transaction. It worked out beautifully. You can see the 4 paper products with the registry rewards dropping the subtotal down to $8.96, including tax. That did knock me over $10, so I did use $10 in Walgreens cash, which left me to pay the remainder tax, which for me came out to just 36 cents. And then I still get back my $4 registry reward for doing the deal. Same thing, we're going to take this $4 registry reward and buy more products. They're tagging products, so I don't want to be in their way. So I have my last 2 transactions on what I'm going to do. So the first one I'm going to do at the register is on this Dove hair care. They're on sale for $5. When you buy 2, you get back a $5 registry reward, and we have a 5 off of 2 digital. So 2 of them will total out to $10. After that digital, it's going to drop down to $5. I'm going to throw in this $4 registry reward. So at the register, I'm only going to pay $1 plus tax, and then still getting back my $5 registry reward that I'm then going to throw into this transaction. So Purex is on sale for $1.99. We do have Ibotta rebates for $1 with a limit of 2. So I'm grabbing 2 of each. This will total out to $7.96. I'm going to use the $5 registry reward that I get from the Dove hair care, leaving me to pay the $2.96 plus tax out of pocket. I think I have some Walgreens. I should have enough Walgreens cash, so I'm just going to use Walgreens cash. But either way, $2.96. And then I'm going to get back my $4 from Ibotta. But it's going to make each one of these just 99 cents. Now, I did check that Ibotta, and when I was scanning the products, the rebate was not popping up, but it is still in my list. So 9 times out of 10, what that means is that it's no longer available to clip. If that's the case, be mindful when you're at Walgreens if you're trying to do this deal. But if you do have it in your list, check your list and search down. If you see it in your list, hurry up and do the deal, because these rebates will not last, okay? So let me head up to the register. I'm going to do both of these last 2 transactions, and then I'll be back to talk about the receipts as well as my money from Ibotta. And then here are my last 2 transactions. So I did the 2 Dove. You see the digital as well as that $4 registry reward, which dropped it down to $1 plus tax. I did get back my $5 registry reward that I then put into this transaction picking up Purex. So I grabbed 4 of them. You can see that was the $5 registry reward from the Dove right there. Dropped the subtotal down to $2.96, including tax. That did knock me over $3. So then I just used the remainder $3 that was on my account and paid the remainder tax, which came out to what, 52 cents? Yeah, so everything went correctly. I had no issues today. Remember, if you do have those rebates for Purex, if they're in your list, if you don't see them, first off, check your list. If they are in your list, hurry up and do the Purex if that's something you want to do, because the deal's not going to last long. I know that's something that probably everybody is going to try to do, so get on it. So here's a recap of everything we grabbed today. We got a lot of household products as well as personal care products. No complaints from me at all. Now it's time to go over final costs as well as how much I paid out of pocket and all of that. So without any previous register rewards, Walgreens cash, or anything like that, out of pocket, this will cost you $24.85. But then remember, we have the $4 from Ibotta, making a final cost just $20.85 for everything that you see. That's amazing when we have $20 worth in paper products. And so it's like you bought that and you got everything else for free, if you want to look at it like that, or just simply look at it like everything was $21. Okay, nice. Now, out of pocket, I did not pay that. I did have a few previous Walgreens cash on my account. So out of pocket, I did pay $19.97 out of pocket. But yeah, no complaints at all. Let me know which one is your favorite deal. Let me know how you feel about this haul. Is it registering with you, or like keeping your out-of-pocket low, rolling rewards and all of that? If not, stay tuned to my beginner friendly haul. I'm gonna record that shortly after I put this stuff in the car, so stay tuned for that, showing you how to keep your out-of-pocket low, small transactions, so it's easy for you to just stay on top of everything, making sure your coupons and everything is coming off. I'm gonna be doing that. Last week, like I said, I made a video and we paid $10, a little less than $10 for everything we grabbed. And I think this week is gonna be another $10 haul. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you are subscribed, you have that notification bell on. That way when it uploads, you'll be notified and you can get into the store and get your deals. If you're not already subscribed, like I said, please consider subscribing, joining the family, giving this video a thumbs up. Remember, sharing is caring. Share it out to your friends, especially the newbie deal, the beginner friendly haul I'm gonna do. Make sure you are sending that video out so that everyone can score saving money in 2025. That's all I have. I'm really excited about this haul, guys. $20.85, $21 for everything. Yes. I love y'all. I'm just in a really happy mood, which I'm very blessed. I'm happy. I don't know. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one. I feel like I'm just rambling. Bye.